There's a story about a man who was going through a supermarket with a screaming baby in his cart, and a woman nearby overheard him say over and over again, "Be patient, Albert, be patient, Albert." And so the woman, in admiration, walked up to him and said, "Sir, I need to commend you for your patience with baby Albert." To which the man replied, "Ma'am, I'm Albert." You know, we've all had those moments where we struggle to be patient. Do you remember what Paul said about love and patience in 1 Corinthians 13? He said that love is patience. And so do we love our spouse? Do we love our children? Oh, absolutely, I love them. But are we patient with our spouse? Are we patient with our children? Oh, well, that's a totally different category. You see, our marriages, our parenting, all of our relationships require some bit of patience. Maybe that's why in the Bible, instead of translating it patience, it often translates it long-suffering. Because relationships take time. Relationships have ups and downs before we ever see the fruit of them. And so in generations gone by, like my great-grandmothers, they used to say, patience is a virtue. In fact, we don't know the patience of sowing the seed, or milking the cow, or hooking up the horse to the buggy before we go to the market. In fact, we don't have to know those things in order to know patience. But in our generation, we seem as if we don't really know the value of patience. We don't want to have to wait behind the guy going the speed limit or going under the speed limit. We go in the fast lane. We go around him. We don't want to wait behind the woman with 150 items in her cart. So we go to the express lane. We go to the self-checkout aisle. All because we don't want to wait. We want it here. We want it now. We'll do whatever it takes and maybe even pay a hefty fine in order to try to get around being patient. But we can't do that because God has placed such a high value on patience. Maybe we just need to slow down and learn patience. We should never forget just how extremely patient God has been with us. In fact, in Colossians 3, he says that since God has been patient with us, we need to be patient with others. We serve an unrationally, unreasonably patient God, and the least that we can do is show a little patience to others. In fact, in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 14, Paul said, to warn those who are unruly, comfort the fainthearted, uphold those who are weak, and be patient with all. Paul says to be patient with everyone. And so maybe to get there, we need to just be patient with someone. And so here's my challenge to you this week. Think of somebody who you struggle to show patience to, and show a little extra patience. Just who is that person for you?